Good evening. Audio video test. Thank you, Alak. We are on to a topic today. Can an unhappy person be enlightened? The topic of discussion. Can an unhappy person be enlightened? Yes, no. If yes, why? If no, why not? This is our discussion. Let us press the button on the start. Sip Prakash, Sip Atman Rika, Achla Atma, Sip Am, Sip Alak, Anand Krishna Asim, Sip Atman Revati, Atman Saptarishi, Lakshmi Chidanand, Sip Bliss, Gigi, Harshal, Krishna, Malti, Sip Namsom, Prakasa, Premchandji, Rajanand, Rajesh, and Rutanu, Sip Mataji, Prakash, Jyoti, Sita, Siva, Sridhara, Sip Sagai, Samatma, Salanand, Siba, Suresh, Soham, and Sukhi, Sip Sunita, Supriya, Truprit, Yogini, Avi, Girishanand, and I think Chotwani iPhone, Sip Mom, Siji, Siri, Atmanand, and Unseen. All those who are unseen. Prakash, Bliko, let's start. Atmanand. Every awakened person in this call must answer questions to test their awakening and being enlightenment. It's a self-test. If you don't answer the question, you're not sure how good you are in your own game. A cricket champion will not stop playing cricket. The cricket champion will continue playing cricket every day to make sure his game is going good. So this is my suggestion to you. If you know the answer, answer. If you don't know the answer, answer. Start. Prakash. There should be so much pressure that
Right.
everybody, so many people
Shivoham.
should be there. Yes, Prakash, bolo.
Namaste Guruji, Shivoham.
Woham. How are you?
So, as I'm still very new, I don't know much. So, I mean, uh, first, I would like to ask a general question. We were discussing something about like vision board or mission board yesterday. What is that exactly?
Mission statement. So you have a
Yeah,
mission
mission statement.
statement. It is not I, Prakash, want to be a chartered accountant and I want to audit people's firm and make more zeros in my account because after making more zeros, I will become happy. No. In the mission statement, I, Prakash, want to realize I am the divine soul. The soul is never unhappy. The one who's unhappy is the mind and ego, which I am not. Therefore, I will always be happy from today. Even when I am not happy, I will smile, I will laugh, I will trust, I will accept, I will surrender. If you read a statement like this every day, that will reprogram your life
And where can I get that statement from?
from inside you.
Oh.
So you have to write, and then I'll help you to write it. Or you can ask Atmanand. You know, Atmanand, he will take his number, take Atmanand's number. He's a
Okay.
master in business. So if you tell him, he will help you to write the statement.
Now, coming to today's topic, like whether an unhappy person could be enlightened.
Hmm.
I don't think so.
Hmm. Why?
Because I mean, uh, I don't know. Enlightenment has nothing to do with unhappiness. Normally it is understood like if a person is enlightened, obviously he is happy. दोनों का
Why?
do तक कुछ
Why think that? Why you think enlightened people have to be happy?
enlightened. Once you become enlightened, you will become happy, right?
Then why should you be unhappy then? When you can be enlightened, then why should you be unhappy?
Okay, so maybe a person is unhappy, but once he becomes enlightened, he becomes happy. Maybe.
Good answer. See, now you're getting the point now.
Yeah.
Okay, so you listen to everybody now what they're
But
saying about this.
if a person is unhappy because of life issues and like me and life goes, not because of enlightenment and all that. And his goal is first to do what he wants to do in life and then maybe target enlightenment for happiness. I don't know.
Enlightenment teaches you don't have to do what you want to do, you can be happy. Enlightenment teaches you even if you don't do what you want to do, still you can be happy.
Okay.
So that's the trick. All happy people, huh? All happy people cannot be enlightened, but all enlightened people are happy.
But if you are enlightened, then how will you work for your survival after your enlightenment?
Enlightened people are not bakwas people who do nothing. Enlightened people are very intelligent, smart, rich, clever people. Don't think enlightened people are swamis, sadhus who don't have any job, better job to do. Raja Janak, he was a king, he was enlightened. So enlightenment does not mean that you are a Buddha. So as I said, it's good you started today because you had the first chance to speak. Now you listen to everybody and catch the point. Don't miss the point. Bliko. Okay, capture the point, Prakash, and come every day on the call. You promised me 1 month every day you come, you will not be unhappy. You promised me. Come every day. Bliko.
Shivoham, love you all. Like you said, this is a very easy question, but answer is very deep. Because once you say no, then you don't know, because everybody can be enlightened. All human being with the intellect can be enlightened. The thing is that unhappiness, why unhappiness? So enlightenment, we can keep it aside and see, when we inspect unhappiness, we'll find this unhappiness is because of some misery, some desire, some unfulfilled, desire and attachment to the some things in the world. And all this thing is because of the mind, the negativity, the ignorance of what is enlightenment. And the first thing is that unhappy person is very far from enlightenment, because he don't know who is in real. When he inquire, when he find the guru, he can start his journey. Because once he has to be awakened first. Unless he is awakened, he don't know what is this all about enlightenment. Once he become awakened, he will never be happy, never be unhappy, because the truly fully awakened person will never be unhappy, no matter what happened in the in his situation, into his body, or to his situation around him, or the circumstances. So the fully awakened person is mostly, he can tackle with unhappiness, easily come back to the consciousness, and he can progress towards enlightenment. So the question is, unhappy person can be enlightened? Is yes, but not right away. He has a long way to go. He has to climb the step of AEL. That is not that easy. He needs so many things like guru, mumukshutva, and other things. So this is
So your
what
answer, unhappy person can be
can
enlightened,
be enlightened,
but
100%.
but some long ways there.
Some long way, yeah.
Atman, you agree what he's saying? Can an unhappy person be enlightened?
I think you use that famous term, right? Give me a hot, cold drink.
Hmm.
So it is like that. If somebody is enlightened, then he will definitely be happy always, because I think E10, we have defined it, you have defined it as Jivan Mukta. The characteristic of Jivan Mukta is he is established in Satchit Ananda. Means he is in eternal bliss. So how can it be unhappy? So if somebody is unhappy, then it means that that person is not enlightened. If somebody is enlightened, it means that he will always be in bliss.
So answer, can an unhappy person be enlightened?
He can try. I mean, everybody can be enlightened, right? So everybody has that right to be enlightened. But after enlightenment, he will not be unhappy.
So can an unhappy person be enlightened?
Yeah, if he does sadhana, walks on the path, he can be enlightened.
Okay,
But
good.
when he is unhappy, he is not enlightened.
You're not giving two contradictory answers. Make up your
No,
mind.
no. See, I mean, one is a present state. In the present state, if I'm unhappy, it means I am not enlightened at this time. But it
So
does not mean that if I
if you are unhappy at this time, can you be enlightened?
no, I can't. I cannot.
So this is what we are asking. But Bliko
No,
saying you
at this
can.
time, at this moment, if I'm experiencing unhappiness, then I'm not enlightened. Let's be very clear about it. Or if I'm enlightened, then I have to be in bliss. So at this point, that is true. But what Bliko was telling is even an enlightened person, let's say he has a good karma, is able to come to the Zoom call, work towards it. Eventually, he can also work towards enlightenment.
But then he'll be an unhappy person who's enlightened, or he'll be a happy person who's enlightened.
He'll be a happy person.
Okay. So let us try to see, because can a enlightened person be unhappy? That is another question, right? Can an enlightened person be unhappy?
No.
Or can an enlightened person always be happy? So this is what is the tongue twister. So let us be clear. Can an unhappy person be enlightened? This is a tricky question. So please think whether you're thinking from mind or consciousness. I'll come to know. Anand Krishna. Keep thinking. Bliko and Atmanand, if you want to change your answers, you all can. But I am here to listen to everybody's answers, and let's see where we reach. Every day sip will give some new and new vision. Anand Krishna, बताओ आप क्या कहते हैं आप? What do you feel?
Good evening, sir. Unhappy person is in
जोर
mind state.
से और clear, जोर से.
Unhappy person is in mind state, so he cannot be enlightened. Unhappy person
Clear.
is in mind state, so he cannot be enlightened.
Okay. देखो कितना
देखो
क्लियर से आनंद कृष्णा तो अथॉरिटी से बोल रहे हैं अनहैप्पी पर्सन कैन नॉट बी एनलाइटन, लेकिन ये बोल रहे हैं अनहैप्पी पर्सन भी एनलाइटन हो सकता है, आप बोलते नहीं हो सकता है.
Unhappy person has to become happy, then he can be enlightened.
अच्छा, आप क्या अभी जब ईयरफोन पहनते हैं आप कॉन्शियसनेस में आ जाते हैं क्या कृष्णा? हाँ, ये ईयरफोन स्पेशल ईयरफोन है क्या? कॉन्शियसनेस वाला फोन है, ईयरफोन है क्या?
आवाज के लिए सर, आवाज नहीं पड़ पाती इसलिए सर चेंज किया.
गुड कृष्णा, वेरी क्लियर. आपका आंसर सही गलत बहुत क्लियर आंसर दिया आपने. कृष्णा.
Mr. Krishna, so your question is, can an unhappy person be enlightened? Enlightenment itself, we have said, life is to be free from ignorance and be enlightened, or to and to find enlightenment. Liberation from ignorance and finding enlightenment. So enlightenment itself is to be free from ignorance, and unhappiness means it is equal to ignorance. So if you move from P to P to P, you have found out the three P's in happy. This happy you have spelt only with two P's. Can an unhappy person be enlightened? No. That itself is a no, a big no. So you have to reach the third peak of happiness, be eternally happy. Only that person will be enlightened. So enlightenment is completely free from this ignorance. So only a happy person can be. A eternally happy person is enlightened. Unhappy, no, that is ignorance. It is just like asking, can an ignorant person be enlightened? Yes, but ignorant person is not enlightened.
It can be.
Can be, yes, of course. We were all unhappy, ignorant people
And
who came to this call, and one by one, day by day.
And when the ignorant person becomes enlightened, he is ignorant.
No, when the light comes, darkness is gone. No, so if there is unhappiness.
Okay, but you gave your clear state. You gave your answer in the beginning, right? You're saying an unhappy person, two P's cannot be enlightened. This is, I like you catching the two P is the question of a good idea, because when I spell unhappy, I don't spell unhappy with three P's. I spell unhappy only with two P's. Unhappy cannot have three P's. If unhappy has three P's, means that is happy. It cannot have good. I like you taught me something new today. Thank you, Atmadeep.
Pranam Guruji, Shivoham.
Yes.
My answer is one formula, EP, EP, DP, EP plus DPM. This can be the answer for this.
क्या है आंसर बोलो?
Like exit pleasure, enter peace, discover purpose, and then final is that E will become your prasadam, something PPP, where the purpose, you will enter into the purpose and then you will
enjoy prasad.
have it.
Enjoy prasad.
Yeah.
तो आपका आंसर क्या है? Can an unhappy person be enlightened?
मेरा आंसर सबने पहले ही दे दिया, so I will repeat it fastly. Unhappiness is caused by the mind. It is not possible for a person to remain in that mindset and go for enlightenment. For you to be enlightened, please BPM and be in Satchidananda. So that's how it is. So answer is
Okay.
no.
Okay. It's answer अच्छा है. Answer is yes. Answer is no. And your explanation in one line. Then everybody has clarity. See, you can see a glass half full, you can see a glass half empty. What is right? Is the
Perspective.
glass half full? Is the glass half full? Yes. Is the glass half empty? Yes. And what's the right answer?
Then it's up to Guruji.
No, Nana. I am making you understand. So you have to be cautious. Tricky question, ना? कि आधा ग्लास एम्प्टी है वो भी करेक्ट है, आधा ग्लास फुल है वो भी करेक्ट है, तो आंसर क्या है?
Then sir, this is about the perception.
हाँ, तो उसी को आपने आंसर दे दिया. प्रेमचंद जी बताइए, लेट अस सी आवर स्टॉलवर्ट 80 प्लस क्लब. 80 प्लस क्लब क्या बोलते हैं?
Shivoham Gurudev.
Shoham.
It is very simple. In my opinion, it is very simple. So long one is unhappy, the I and mind both are there. And so long I and mind is there, one cannot be enlightened.
बहुत सुंदर, बहुत सुंदर. देखो 80 प्लस क्लब. See, 80 plus club is seeing in consciousness, so clearly. Thank you, Premchand ji. Namaskar.
Consciousness and I is not there. You can be enlightened, but if you are unhappy, I and mind both are there. And so long both are there, one cannot be enlightened.
Beautiful.
In simple
अभी
words.
आपका एक्सप्लेनेशन हम रिवर्स में देंगे. ओके, बाद कॉल एंड होने के बाद हम आपका एक्सप्लेनेशन रिवर्स में देंगे. ओके, थैंक यू. Siri, very good, very clear consciousness answer. Right or wrong, we will come to know now. Siri.
Shivoham Guruji. An unhappy person can become happy and be enlightened. If he is unhappy, he cannot be enlightened, but he can become happy and become enlightened. So an enlightened person is never unhappy, but an unhappy person, after becoming happy, he can become enlightened.
The unhappy person is never enlightened.
Unhappy person has to become happy. From 2P, he has to come to 3P and be enlightened. And an enlightened person is always happy. He is never unhappy.
And the enlightened person can be unhappy?
No, never.
And unhappy person can be enlightened?
Unhappy person, after becoming happy, can be enlightened.
Then he's not
From
unhappy
2P,
now.
he has to come to 3P, no, because 2P only is a.
If that person from unhappy becomes happy, then is he unhappy person anymore?
No, he's not unhappy. He's unhappy and he can come to happiness. No, he is having the time. Unhappy means at this moment he may be unhappy. Then like we were ignorant. Now we are in consciousness. We have come to the call. Like that, he can improve. He's having a chance of improvement. He can transform himself.
That day somebody told me, sir, I will not come and give you answers because you're confusing me in the answer. You're turning upside down. So my idea is not to turn anybody upside down. My idea is to do spiritual exercises. This is called spiritual gymnastics. So we have to do that. Good, Siri. Thank you. Atma and Saptarishi. See, new player. Like
yes.
What the fellow's name? Suryavanshi. He's like one Suryavanshi. This is Saptarishi. Suryavanshi in the cricket ground and Saptarishi is on Zoom call. Come on, Saptarishi.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, there's just one thing. If the unhappy person realizes his true purpose and stays true to that, he will be happy and he will always be enlightened. Otherwise, there is no possible.
So can an unhappy person be enlightened?
There's a condition. If he stays true to his purpose. Why he
we
came
are not
to this
talking
earth.
We are right now, we are only talking about can an unhappy person be enlightened or he cannot be?
Sir, he can be.
See, somebody is a sixer, he's hitting sixer. It's making everybody wrong now. How he can be explain how an unhappy person can be happy? Tell me.
Sir, if he realizes his true purpose, why he came to this earth, then only he can be enlightened. And this enlightenment will remain with him forever.
And then he will be happy or he'll be unhappy?
He will be happy. After he becomes enlightened, he will always be happy.
Okay, good. This also answer is good. See, happy also answer is good, unhappy also answer is good. So what's the right answer? This is a tricky question. From Bliko started with one googly, and now Saptarishi is again bowling another googly. Other people are giving straight answer. How can unhappy person be enlightened? How can unhappy person be enlightened? And some people are saying, why should happy person be enlightened? He's already happy. Why he needs enlightenment? So this is now the question which I am confused. I'm asking Sip now, Sridhara. Sipper, Sip, give answer, Sipper. Sridhara.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam.
Guruji, unhappy person cannot be enlightenment, Guruji, because enlightenment before person awakened, Guruji, self-realization. The first awakened, then enlightenment, then liberated, Guruji.
So, unhappy person cannot be liberated?
No, Guruji. Unhappy means, Guruji, it is in a mind state, Guruji, misery, Guruji. Unhappy, it's replaced to happy, Guruji. So
Then?
that is the reason unhappy person cannot be enlightenment.
Okay, good. Savatma, good. It has mind states. Who else? Somebody also told. I think Premchandji told that. Premchandji told, unhappy person is in mind and ego. How can he be enlightened? Because only mind and ego person is unhappy. Then how can that person who being mind and ego, how can that person be enlightened? Let us see. Savatma, today is a good game, T20 match. Yes.
Shivoham.
Shivoham.
I love Sip that manifests as all the divine souls here. Unhappiness is actually because of mind and ego. So the person is not even awakened. And so he cannot be enlightened. Only when you're in Satchidanand, you can be enlightened. But an unhappy person can be brought on the path of enlightenment if he understands and follows our philosophy and learns to choose to be happy. Then he can come on the path. But when he's unhappy, he cannot be enlightened.
Thank you. Very clear answers. Chidanand, like this, if you give clear answer, I don't have to give any comments. No tippani. I don't. Otherwise, some people they give, left hand bowler bowling to right hand batsman. Now the left hand bowler is bowling an off spin, and batsman is hitting the left side and the right side. Now you're completely confused. Now it is left hand game or right hand game. We don't know what is the cricket match happening. Come on, next.
Shivam Guruji, I would like to define first who is an enlightened person. So enlightened person is one who has reached the stage of Satchitananda. So naturally unhappy person cannot be Satchidananda. So unhappy person cannot be enlightened. So because unhappiness is a state of mind. Satchidananda is not a state of mind, or you have reached the eternal truth. So it's a different, there is no question of feeling, emotion. Satchidananda is a state of being Satchidananda.
So answer?
Unhappy person cannot be enlightened, but unhappy person can strive to be enlightened. Then he has to follow a particular path of spirituality, then know how to choose happiness, pep over nep, and do all the sadhana, and then evolve in the 8 stages, then come to Siddha Prajna, and then be Satchidananda, and then call himself a really enlightened person, and then strive to be liberated.
Okay, good. Let me see if some creative. Let me see who comes with some creative answers. I think it's become a creative game. Shivam, what do you think, Shivam? Thank you, Jidan.
Shivam, Sirji.
Sir, tell me.
Sirji, an unhappy person can get enlightenment.
See, Chidanand is telling cannot. No, Shivam is telling can. Come on, tell me what. Explain, please.
Sirji, when the unhappy person is in desire, lot of problems and disasters, he thinks a way how to get out of this. So he has to get a good spiritual mentor. He has to find out his true self first. When outside, he is unhappy because of his body, mind, and ego. But once he realizes his true self through a mentor or any spiritual person, that he is not that. Neti Neti, he is not that. I am, thou art that. Then only he can become happy.
So then, unhappy person?
He has to, when he is living in the outside, he'll be unhappy. And when he is in problems, he'll have to take help of a mentor.
So can unhappy person be enlightened?
Yes, sir. If he passes knowing that his true self, that he is not body, mind, and ego. He is the.
He can. You say he can be enlightened. Siba, good. Be clear. Everybody should understand your answer clearly. You are saying he can be enlightened.
Pranam Guruji, immense gratitude, Guruji. Happiness is the state of being, and unhappiness is the state of doership, Guruji. First of all, then Guruji, nobody will make you happy. You have to choose to be happy, Guruji. And happiness is in the moment because whatever is your moment will create your future, Guruji. And an unhappy person will go into the past and future. So and unhappiness is in the mind state, and happiness is in consciousness Guruji. And if now the enlightened, if unhappy person wants to be happy, he has to his will to change himself, Guruji. That is one priority. Then secondly, Guruji, he has to prioritize his enlightenment, Guruji. And then thirdly, Guruji, satsang, guru, Zoom call, everything is necessary. Meditation, his will to change, Guruji, first of all.
अभी आंसर दो.
बोला ना?
नहीं, अब आंसर नहीं बोला.
आंसर क्या बोलना, Guruji?
Yes or no?
I said yes, Guruji. Even I was also unhappy person before coming to this call. Now I became happy. So now at least sometimes I face that.
आप enlightened हो गई क्या?
आप बोलते तो हो गई, नहीं बोलते तो नहीं हो गई. Because when I am into bliss, that time I am fully into awareness, Guruji. At that time I am enlightened.
And when you're unhappy?
No, Guruji. At that time I am Bala, and now I am Siva. At that time I am Bala, ignorant Bala.
So can unhappy person be enlightened?
Yeah, उसकी will चाहिए, Guruji, change होने की, Guruji. As I have the will to change, Guruji, so it is possible, Guruji.
Sukhi. Unmute, Sukhi, unmute. Yeah.
Shiva, I bow down to you and all the siblings in this call. Unhappy person cannot be enlightened, but he's got a chance when he chooses to be happy. Definitely, he can be enlightened. It's a process.
Therefore, can unhappy person be enlightened?
While he is unhappy, no. But when he chooses to be happy, he goes through the process. And if his karma is good, definitely.
So when he chooses to be happy, is he happy person or is he unhappy person?
When he chooses to be happy, he'll be happy.
So is that now can a happy person be enlightened or can an unhappy person be enlightened?
Happy person can be enlightened.
That's not the question. Unhappy person can be enlightened or no?
Not at that moment while he's unhappy, but definitely when he chooses.
Achla, okay, Achla. Unmute, हाँ, बोलो.
Shivam. Unhappy person cannot be enlightened because he's in a mind state, and he has so many complaints because of his desires, his miseries and attachments. So that's why at that state he cannot be enlightened. But a happy person is always in Sat Chit Anand. He's always happy.
But you mean all happy people are enlightened?
They are in the path of enlightenment.
No, are they all enlightened?
They all are not enlightened, but they are moving towards.
Okay, Supriya, good. पहले आपने आंसर क्लियर दिया तो अच्छा है. You gave clear opening statement with the answer, clear answer. Then give your tippani. Yes.
Shivoham, sir.
Shivoham.
An unhappy person cannot be enlightened. He is in the mind state. He is not choosing to be happy. So he cannot be enlightened.
Good. See, clear, short answer. Thank you, Shiva.
Thank you, sir.
That means all unhappy people should not come to Zoom call. Okay, Siva. Then many unhappy people are coming to Zoom call to become enlightened. See, this is a
They have to
big.
choose
This
to be
is
happy,
jugaad. This
sir.
is in Hindi they say bada jugaad. This is jugaad. Huh? Come on, let us hear this. Let us hear the right. Let us see the jugaad. Who's answering this jugaad? Siva, come on, make clear. We are
In Zoom
confused.
call
This
only,
call, everybody is confused.
in Zoom call only, we learned from you that unhappiness is a state of mind. And what is mind? Misery, ignorance, negativity, and desire. So unhappy person, unless and until he drops the mind, he breaks the mind and desire. Peace is the foundation of happiness. So unless and until he goes to a state of peace with contentment and achievement, he cannot change from unhappiness to happiness. Whereas the enlightened person is always in Satchitananda, a state of truth consciousness and eternal bliss, who is untouched by worldly sorrow. So that is the difference between, so he's always happy.
So can an unhappy person be enlightened?
Sorry?
Can an unhappy person be enlightened?
Yeah, he cannot be enlightened.
Yeah, he
because
cannot
of
be.
mind state. Because of mind state, misery, ignorance, negativity, and desire is there. That is why he is unhappy.
So he can be enlightened?
He cannot be. With that state
Cannot
of mind, he cannot be. He has to drop the mind.
Okay.
He has to drop the mind.
Karma. Bolo. Karma, are you speaking?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, now I can hear you. Come on.
Bohamir.
Sure.
I was saying, as per AiR philosophy, anybody and everybody can be enlightened, provided they go on talash. However, an unhappy person who's inherently unhappy, even if they have all the comforts of their life, will never go on a talash. In a rarest of rare case, if they even are pushed on a talash or start on that, the unhappiness goes away.
You're
Happiness
telling
will
me, wait. You're saying unhappy person will never go on talash?
Unhappy people who are unhappy because of others' happiness or something else will never go on
Whatever.
talash. This is my experience.
Unhappy person will never go for talash, you're saying?
No, they will not look for that.
Then why did Buddha go for talash?
Buddha wasn't unhappy. He
Of
was
course
suffering.
he was very unhappy. He was very
He
unhappy.
was upset. See, this is where I wanted to actually distinguish. Unhappiness is not suffering. Sometimes, unhappiness is a different suffering. Buddha was upset. He had questions. He was not unhappy because others were happy. Unhappy people usually are unhappy because even though they have everything in their life, all their comforts in their
Okay, what's
life,
your answer? Can an unhappy person be enlightened?
rarest of rare cases, if they start the talash, the unhappiness will start vanishing. Then there is a slight chance of enlightenment. Unless there is a talash process, no enlightenment. Nothing will happen. They will just
didn't
go
get your
into that
answer.
circle.
I still didn't get your answer. Can an unhappy person be enlightened?
Anybody can be enlightened till they start the talash. It could be
Okay,
unhappy, happy,
Rajkumar.
suffering, whatever.
Okay, Rajkumar. You are saying anybody can be enlightened. Yes, Rajkumar. Gaurav, Namsham, Mohan. Bolo.
For me, big yes. For few of them, see, when the guy is unhappy, he gets frustrated, and few of them, or maybe small quantity of them, may get so much desperate. So they go for some kind of talash. They try to find out something, and if they choose the path of getting awakened, awakened basically, once they are in the path of awakened, definitely they get enlightened. So my answer is yes for few of them who choose to this path.
Okay, few of them. So Rajkumar comes a new category. Few of them, like karma. This is a new category. Karma, Rajkumar, conditional. Gaurav, let us hear. Thank you. Yes, Gaurav.
Pranam Guruji.
Sir, it is asking like, can a salt in solid state be dissolved? I think it has to be wet before dissolving. So unhappy person cannot be enlightened. But my other question is, there should be a middle state also, right? You need not be always happy. You can be neutral state also. So enlightened person need not be happy always. It can be neutral also.
Enlightened person need not be happy. You are giving a new statement.
Can it be
Unhappy person,
neutral?
unhappy person need not be happy.
Unhappy person cannot.
Enlightened person need not be happy.
Yeah, it can be in peace or ananda state, but in bliss state, but need not be happy.
So what's your answer to the question? Can an unhappy person be enlightened?
No, unhappy person cannot be enlightened. It has to be either made to neutral, at least neutral.
And then after, मतलब reverse gear से forward gear नहीं डाल सकते. पहले neutral में है ना, फिर forward में. ये आप बोल रहे हैं.
Maybe sir. First you become zero, then you can.
Very good, very good analogy. Again, you taught some new analogy. Nemsong. Thank you, Nemsong.
प्रभु शिवोहम.
शिवोहम.
I'm so happy that मुझसे पहले कितने शायर आए और आके चले गए बोले. And everybody has given the same shairi notes which I wanted to write. I personally feel that like unhappiness is a state, to peace. Okay, and then it's a state of mind. So one who is in a state of mind, the probability of being enlightened is less because he is not coming down to consciousness. But it is the spiritual fundamental right of every person to get enlightened. An unhappy person also is the sip inside him who has not recognized it, but it's a process. He may also get enlightened one day.
मतलब what you're saying?
So my answer is,
बोलो.
Unhappy person ho ya happy person, everybody has the right to get enlightened. An unhappy person also one day will get enlightened. It is a matter of the spark which he ignites in himself. The third P which he wants to add. Even unhappy person is very peaceful.
Interesting, very interesting. Atma and Mohan.
Purpose and peace. One is missing in him. He is unhappy because he does not have pleasure. He is unhappy, maybe he does not have any purpose. He is unhappy because he does not have peace. Which P is missing, we don't know.
Okay, good. Atma and Mohan. Let us find out which P is missing. Atma and Mohan. Mohan.
Yeah, good evening, Guruji.
Tell me, sir.
I think you have made the process of enlightenment so easy and achievable in this life itself by being in total consciousness and fully aware 24/7, 365 days till we hit the grave. I think, Prabhuji, you have made it so easy and convenient for all of us just by attending meditation and Zoom classes and by reading your books and attending your retreat. You have made it so simple and so easy.
Now you please make the answer simple.
Yeah.
What's the answer?
Okay. The answer is that, yes, Prabhuji, I mean, the person can be happy. It all depends on so many factors and parameters in life.
I'm asking the question again. Can an unhappy person be enlightened?
Yeah, definitely. He can be enlightened depending, on the situation he is presently at.
Okay, good answer. Sony.
Yeah.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste. This is like what I call hung parliament. Hung parliament is 50-50. Congress 50, BJP 50. So we don't know who's going to win the elections now. Sony.
Sir, most people come on the spiritual path when they are unhappy. They're looking for happiness. So only when they start becoming happy, then they'll realize how blissful it is. So unhappy people, there's no chance that they can be enlightened.
Very strong statement. See, if we are saying, some people are saying, every unhappy person, everybody can be enlightened. Why unhappy person cannot be enlightened? We come to Zoom call, we are unhappy, we become enlightened. And Sony says, unhappy person cannot be. Such a beautiful, I love this topic. I love a day when you people are fighting. Yes, no, yes, no, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, 3, 2, 2, 7, 6, 6, 7, 9, 8, 8, 10, 11, 10, 10, 11, 12, 15, 15, 14, 14. Come on, Girishanand, you tell us what's master. Thank you. Let us hear Master Girishanand, Sunita, Atmanand, Bliss, Sita, Chidanand. Let us see. Some more sixers are there. Some more T20 balls are available. Yes.
There are only two possibilities. Either he is enlightened or he is miserable or unhappy. He cannot be in both the states simultaneously. One is North Pole, one is South Pole.
So
the question is not about becoming, it is be. If he is happy, he is already enlightened. If he is unhappy, he is not yet enlightened.
So can unhappy person be enlightened?
Simultaneously, not. Simultaneously, a person cannot be both enlightened as well as unhappy. That is the answer.
So the question is yes or no? Can unhappy person be enlightened?
He can become enlightened, not be enlightened.
Okay. Now they have given it first. Now this is a new answer. This is coming from Harvard Professor Girish Ananda. Harvard Professor Girish Ananda is coming from Harvard. He's telling enlightened person cannot be enlightened. Enlightened person can become. This is called PhD in English. This is called, he's the English PhD. Some people have got English PhD, but whether they have spiritual PhD, I don't know. Some people who are English PhD have no spiritual PhD, but whether the English PhD and spiritual PhD today is matching, we will come to know. Thank you, Girish and Sunita Kumar. Let us hear today whether the match is against English and spirituality.
Shivoham Guruji.
Shivoham. Bolo. क्या हुआ? बोलिए बोलिए.
सब लोग खुश रहना चाहते हैं, बट अगर हम खुश नहीं होंगे, दैट मीन्स हम भगवान की राजी में नहीं है. राजी है हम उसी में जिसमें तेरी रजा है. तो कैसे एनलाइटमेंट होएगा जब हम भगवान की रजा में राजी ही नहीं है? अगर मेरा मिशन स्टेटमेंट में एवरीडे आई से आई एम हैप्पी इन ऑल सिचुएशन and will try to spread happiness among others. So happy person ही enlightened हो सकता है, otherwise no.
Okay, good. See, unhappy person cannot be enlightened. Now another story.
हम बोलते हैं कि we accept and surrender. An unhappy person cannot say कि I accept and surrender. तेरी इच्छा पूरत हो, ये कैसे बोलेगा एक unhappy person?
Good. Thank you. Atmanand, Master Atmanand. Postgraduate, yes.
Yeah, sure, Gurudev. Though this can be argued either ways, actually. But I'll take one clue telling that unhappy person can become enlightened, but all enlightened people are happy.
So can an unhappy person be enlightened?
Cannot be, but can become enlightened.
Okay, so you are now you are in the Harvard group. You are gone to you joined.
Yes.
Girish.
Yes.
You have gone to Harvard.
No, because
this is
see,
called
it can
good.
be argued this way. If you say unhappy cannot be, many people in this call, even at the starting point, I was also unhappy. I'm also unhappy at some times. Then it means that we cannot be enlightened ever. That is not correct, actually. So eventually we will transition to happiness and then become enlightened. That is one way.
If the question was, can an enlightened person become can an unhappy person become enlightened?
The answer is yes.
But can an unhappy person be enlightened?
At the same time, no.
You are still not saying confidently no. You are giving some ifs and buts. Can an unhappy person
if
be
somebody
enlightened?
is enlightened, he has to be happy. If somebody is unhappy at this time, he's not enlightened.
Okay, good. So let's see. The question might have looked such a silly question when we started. I was myself asking, अरे क्या बकवास question डाले हैं? अरे boring ये तो question 5 minutes में Zoom का खत्म हो जाए यार, क्या बकवास question है? And this 5 minutes बकवास वाला question has become already we have finished 46 minutes in the call, and it will not end. 9 o'clock I have to put some people out of the question. Bliss, because I want to speak at 8:55. Bliss.
Hi, Shante, Shwanivan. Love you.
Yes. Tell me.
I have some question. It's not clear in my head because I have a bug. When I will die, I don't know if I will be awake, a consciousness, and state of consciousness and everything.
So you
So
know
I
the question?
cannot.
Wait. You know the question?
Yes, enlightenment. But enlightenment, I will reach when I will gone.
No, wait. Can
Yes.
unhappy person be enlightened?
But I'm not mine. I'm not my neti tattwamasi. So if you have the knowledge and you have the awaken, you can be enlightened.
Can an unhappy person be enlightened?
I'm sure.
Oh,
I'm
sure.
Because it makes no sense. You have to have the knowledge before, and when you have the knowledge, you know you are not
The
this.
problem is you are talking in French, and this is an English competition. So no problem. You listen carefully, okay, Sita? Listen carefully. Then you tell me your answer, Sita. You have to listen carefully today. Today is not about. Today is about English. It's an English question, Sita.
Sure, Guruji. An enlightened person is not an unhappy person because he does not live in consciousness. But an enlightened person chooses to be happy, is in happiness, is in Satchitana.
So what's the answer? Can an unhappy person be enlightened?
You've given the spelling of unhappy as two P's.
Correct.
So it's pleasure, peace, and purpose. So he lacks one of them. So there are chances he could be enlightened or he may
Very
not be
interesting.
enlightened.
So you're telling somebody with two P's also can be enlightened. You are giving a new you are giving another theology, huh? Chidanand. You are saying even 2P can reach to enlightenment. That's a big statement. Chidanand, what do you feel, Chidanand?
Guruji, I would like to put humbly some points. Spirituality is a science. There cannot be any vagueness in this. So your expressions have to be very clear. When you say be enlightened, is different from get enlightened. Your question is very clear. Can an unhappy person be enlightened? No. But if you ask the same question, but everybody is telling that. I think Shivoham started it and he didn't get it. Expression was correct. Nemson's expression was correct. Can an unhappy person get enlightened? Then there is this thing. If he follows the process, he can get enlightened. But be is a sense of being. So as an unhappy person, I cannot be enlightened. But as an unhappy person, I can get enlightened.
Such a become. So what Atmanan told can become enlightened.
Become is the other substitute for get.
Such a
Shubham Guruji.
Yes, sir.
So, Guruji, my submission is an unhappy person can be the true enlightened person, because my journey also when I entered this call was from unhappiness only, because we were insatisfied with a lot of things. Because the person who's unhappy is looking for the satisfaction, happiness. We were also looking for happiness. Now we realize the happiness doesn't lie that we have to choose happiness instead of being happy. You have to choose to be happy. So the real quest actually started from unhappiness only to a path of Mumukshutva only starts when you're not, right in right condition, when you're suffering, when you have problems, when you're not satisfied, when your desires are not coming true. That is where you start this quest. Of course,
so you say unhappy
as we are all
person.
religious, till then we were religious. But then the real answer doesn't come from religion.
An unhappy person can be enlightened is what you say, correct?
Unhappy person can turn to happy, now which we are, and then get enlightened.
No, now you're changing your question. Now, come on, make up your mind.
No. Means we started with unhappiness. I'm saying that
No,
the person when he's unhappy.
That's not the question. No, that's not the question. Can an unhappy person be enlightened? Is the question.
Absolutely.
But you're shifting from day, night to day. You're shifting. Listen to your YouTube. You're giving two answers. Atma and Manisha. Atma in Manisha.
Yeah, Shivoham Guruji.
Shivoham.
An happy person cannot get enlightened because the first, yes, he just for one single answer. But if there is a but, if and but, so he has to realize that we are born to be happy, not to live an unhappy life. Somewhere his desires are not fulfilled. He is not satisfied. That is why he is unhappy. So
Okay,
he will have to.
you're speaking after a long time, but you're speaking at 9 o'clock. I'm hearing your voice after a long time. Okay, Shivoham, good.
Sorry, my second answer is an unhappy person, if he wants cow, pee, or geo, he'll never try to be enlightened. He's satisfied. God has given you a choice. If that unhappy person has got a choice, if he wants to be happy, then he have to leave that cow, pee, or geo and walk on the path of spirituality by joining Zoom.
Okay. Uma Nataraj, you are taking the question into Googly. Now, now there's no time for Googly. Quick. Everybody has got 10 seconds for answer. Uma Nataraj, yes, no.
Guruji, yeah. Unless a person is awakened, he cannot be enlightened. So an unhappy
Unless the
person
person
is awakened.
Huh?
You have concept of enlightenment is awakening. So you have to be awakened first, only then you can reach the enlightenment state. So an unhappy person, I don't think so, is awakened. So an unhappy person cannot be enlightened unless he is awakened.
So, unless chodo, which cannot be, as you think, cannot be. Krishna? आप इतना clear answer दिया कृष्णा, वापस कुछ change है क्या?
Yeah, for me, it's no clear. But happiness, if you spell with two P's, it is pleasure and pleasure. It is not pleasure and peace. One, your learnings, your teachings. And another thing, always enlightenment is in the now. All of them are saying a later condition. It is just like asking a kindergarten student, will he become a postgraduate? Is it yes? The answer is common sense is no. He has to be a graduate to be a postgraduate. Same way, it is not later. It is now. Are you enlightened? No.
Can an LKG student be graduate? That's what you're saying.
Postgraduate only after graduation, right? So that is how you have to, that is different. Your answer is now. Now it is not.
Okay, good. Avi, thank you, Krishna. Avi, Prakash, Rajkumar, Atmadeep. We'll stop with Atmadeep. I want 2-3 minutes. Yes, Boli.
Pranam Prabhuji. And the happy person is dwelling in the past and future, not remain in the present moment. Therefore, he cannot be, an unhappy person cannot be in that. Dwelling in the past and future. अगर present moment में नहीं है तभी वो unhappy है. अगर present moment में होगा तो happy होगा ही, है ना? बाकी आप guide करेंगे.
Thank you. Prakash, come back. Prakash, Rajkumar, Atmadeep. Prakash, if not, yes, Prakash.
Shivoham
Bolo.
Guruji. So there was discussion that people with 2 P's or 3 P's, like they can be happy. What is 2 P's? What is a P? What is that exactly?
P is pleasure, second P is peace, and third P is purpose. So if you have
pleasure, peace, and purpose.
Yeah, if you are happy as 3 P's, if you discover your purpose, then you will never be unhappy. You'll always be happy. Why you are unhappy today? You are unhappy because you don't know the spelling of happy. If you know the spelling of happy, you cannot be unhappy. Okay.
Like, for example, I'm unhappy because of my challenges, which I told you I'm facing.
The moment you learn happy spelling, you will become happy. You will never be unhappy.
Oh.
So your third day on the call or fourth day, another 1 month, you will be different person.
Okay.
But you must come every day 8 to 9. Don't come shortcut. 8 to 9, be present full day, okay? Full hour.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Rajkumar, Atmadeep.
Sure,
Welcome, sir. From our dear friend is from Toastmasters. I remember he has one friend. Uma, your guest has come. Rajkumar.
Sure, Guruji. My answer
Yes,
remains same. My answer is yes. And unhappy person may not have even single P. Because if he is having single P pleasure, see, peace and purpose is totally out. So even pleasure also, yes, he is not unhappy. So he doesn't have any P, number one. And number two, there's no any time frame today. It is a process. So if he has a good past karmas and he get a good guru, and if he decide to go to that path, he will get enlightened.
Okay. Good. You're hopeful. You have got a lot of hope. Atmadeep.
Yeah, I am not hopeful for unhappy person for sure. Answer is no.
But it is about the be. We have studied from be awakened to be enlightened to be liberated. So answer is very much clear, to be. And to be, there is no chance for unhappy. I am stick with no. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, sir. Welcome, Azhar Hassan. Welcome to the call. Unmute, please.
Shivogam. Actually, in my point of view, an unhappy person can become enlightened. I have many examples. Buddha, Ramalinga Adigalar, they were unhappy in their life and they become enlightened. But when they become enlightened, they won't differentiate happy and unhappy. So they will treat everything as same. That's what my opinion.
Very good. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. So this is what the answer is very clearly. What he just said, Azhar Hassan is coming first time today. Can an enlightened person can an unhappy person become enlightened? Yes. Can an unhappy person be enlightened? No. Because if you are unhappy, you can become enlightened. If you are unhappy, you can learn to go from pleasure to peace to purpose. Simple key. Anybody in this world can be enlightened. Anybody, not a dog or a frog, a cat or a rat. Anybody in this world can become enlightened if they have got a buddhi, if they've got a discrimination. So the point is very clear. If you are unhappy, at the same time, you can't be unhappy and be enlightened. If you are enlightened, you can't be unhappy. If you are unhappy, you can't be enlightened. If you are enlightened, you are happy. But if you are happy, you may not be enlightened. But if you are happy, you can become enlightened. If you are unhappy, you can become enlightened. If you're neutral, you can become enlightened. If you're Buddha, you can become enlightened. If you're Ravi, you can become Atma in Ravi. So you can, anybody has the opportunity to become enlightened, but you can't be. You can't be means you can't be unhappy and enlightened. It's just like saying, can there be darkness and light at the same time? There cannot be darkness and light. There was darkness. In the darkness, there is light. Can it be? In the darkness, can there be light? No. Because in the darkness, when there came light comes, there's no darkness. There's no darkness. In the dark, when, oh, Sambu, snake, 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 put the torch. There's a rope. There's the snake. There's no snake. Where did the snake go? No, there was no snake. There was no snake. It was a rope. It appeared to be a snake. So, my dear friends, today's question was a little tricky question, but very simple question. Can an unhappy person be enlightened? Can you be? You cannot be if you are unhappy. If you are unhappy means PP, you cannot be. But if you're PPP, if you're happy, if you have pleasure and peace and find your purpose, I'm giving a challenge today. We've got Prakash. Prakash is new to the call. Prakash says, I'm very unhappy. But if Prakash stays on this call, he will become enlightened. If he becomes awakened, enlightened, automatically he will become happy. Because all awakened people are happy. All enlightened people are happy. You cannot have awakened person being unhappy. Cannot have awakened person being unhappy. If you are unhappy, you are not awakened. If you are awakened, you cannot be unhappy. No, if you are still unhappy, you are not awakened. And if you are awakened, remember, you cannot be unhappy. Hope my message is very clear. An unhappy person can become enlightened, cannot be enlightened. If you are unhappy, you are not awakened. If you are awakened, you are not unhappy. If you are unhappy, you are not enlightened. If you are enlightened, you are not unhappy. With folded hands, I bow down to you.